been telling y'all, I've been on Spreaker for 2 years now. I've been telling y'all for 2 years, and I've been saying if you run to win, you throw to score. They've been duping y'all with this passing league foolishness and madness. That's not what it is. I'm telling y'all what it is. It's a running league. It's always going to be a running league. You got too many teams: Buffalo, Miami, New England, the Jets, Baltimore, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, Tennessee, Denver, Kansas City, the Chargers, the Giants, Philadelphia, the racial slurs, the Bears, the Packers, the Bucks, the Panthers, the Rams, the 49ers, and the Seahawks. They all play outside, meaning it's going to get cold. If it's going to get cold outside, you're going to have to run the football. Up until all those teams that I just named put a dome on their thing, it's going to be run to win, throw to score. I keep telling y'all, they keep saying it's a passing league because passing puts points on the boards. Passing also put points on fantasy football league boards. People who don't give a damn about the NFL watch football because they love fantasy football. They watch the Red Zone. They put commercials on it. It's a cyclical thing. Pay attention. Work with your boy. But as I move forward, we gonna go with the AFC South. Last week I did the AFC East. We're going to go with the AFC South. This is with the Houston Texans, the Indianapolis Colts, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Tennessee Tuxedos, a.k.a. the Titans. They should have just gone with the Tennessee Tuxedos. And I'm going to tell y'all who I think are going to do something this year. Personally, I think the dumbest team in this division is the Jacksonville Jaguars. They flushed their team, so they're going to finish butt naked last, and they tanking for Sunshine out in Clemson. The quarterback at Clemson, for whatever reason, I'm blanking on his name. I didn't write his name down. I knew I was going to talk about him. Trevor Lawrence. They take it for Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he's going to be that good because the boy flinched too much. Y'all know how I feel about quarterbacks with happy feet. His feet are fucking hilarious. But the Jacksonville Jaguars got rid of all their good players because they allowed their dumbass general manager to overpay everybody, and they also didn't get the right quarterbacks. If you don't have a running game, or if you don't pay a lot of money, you don't pay attention to the running game, you will always lose in the National Football League. Don't believe me? Just, hey, the most successful team in the last 20 years, guess what they did in their last Super Bowl? Set a National Football League playoff record for rushing yards. Dig that. But it's a passing league. Rap, you don't know what you're talking about. So they're going to be butt naked last. The team that's going to be second to butt naked, they're going to have their draws on. They're going to be half naked last. It's the Houston, Texans. Y'all know how much I like Deshaun Watson, but you trade arguably the best wide receiver in the league on his worst day. He's number 3 out of 32. He's number 3 out of 32. And you trade him for David Johnson. I do understand that David Johnson is one of the most versatile running backs in the league. And I do understand the theory of running the ball to keep Deshaun Watson from getting flat backed all the time. But I think Bill O'Brien is a dumbass as a head coach. He don't know what he's doing. And he's going to fuck this up. And hopefully this gets him fired. But I doubt it. Because the ownership in Houston, they're dumb as the coach. Next up, Tennessee Tuxedos. I don't understand how in the hell did they not hold out to get one Cameron Newton. I understand that Ryan Tannehill, he did a solid job, but he really didn't. My man, Derrick Henry, ran the hell out the ball, won the rushing title, dominated, and when they slowed him down, Ryan Tannehill turned right back into the punk he is. Ryan Tannehill is Fitzpatrick Jr. from Miami. But with that defense and that running game, and hopefully they can get Derrick Henry the ball as much as they did. If not, I'm going to be wrong, but I got them third. And the Indianapolis Colts with Captain Interception, dude that's popcorn ass on, dude who could throw a football through a wet paper bag with scissors on top of the damn football, Phillip Rivers. I affectionately call him Groundhog Day because when he was with the Chargers, every Sunday, Phillip Rivers was down 4 points with 80 yards to go with 2 timeouts, and more times than not, he hit a wide open linebacker or safety. So if what they did was dry, my man Chris said he agreed with Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien is a dumbass. I'm gonna stick to it. Hey, then he can't whoop. That's about it. I'm from the hood. I don't know, that don't mean shit. It's a bunch of motherfuckers that can't fight. But I'm just tough now. I'm also tough. I'm doing that tough man guard. But the Colts, they have an excellent team around them. They got Jonathan Taylor out of the University of Minnesota. Wisconsin. I'm sorry, Jonathan Taylor. That was an insult to you. Because you Big Ten. You don't want to become one of your rivals. But they got Jonathan Taylor. They got the other running back who was killing it last year. They also got DeForest Buckner, defensive tackle. They are poised to win if Phillip Rivers don't blow it. And when Phillip Rivers starts sneaking all to be down, Jacoby Brissett is going to save the day. Jacoby Brissett, there's no way in hell Jacoby Brissett should not be the starting quarterback in Indianapolis, but he's not. And I still got them winning because what's going to end up happening, he's going to stink so bad, they're going to bench his ass, and then they're going to bounce back. Indianapolis Colts win their division. That's money to bank from your man H. Next up is this. We're going to go to the NBA and basketball. And when you go to basketball, it all starts like this.
Keep it simple. Every possession. Been here before. Let's go play. Let's go play. Perfect pass to Carmelo Anthony. Oh, yes. Jennings lays the okie doke. We got to be the more combative team. More combative, more competitive.
Oh, goodness gracious. Big things come in small packages.
Right now, it's a common theme. The ball just getting down the gut, coming back to the middle. We've got to guard the ball, and
That's basketball right there, man. The NBA is about to be full EFFECT. Enough of Kanye. I don't want him no more Kanye. The NBA is about to be in full effect. And with the NBA in full effect, again, you got people putting their lives on the line to entertain us. I really appreciate it, but these people full of shit, man. And that's just the bottom line. They are full of shit. But what we are going to be is entertained. One thing that I think, please, James Brown, please, stop letting these nerds control these damn sports shows on TV. My man Mike Greenberg is on TV talking about they need to make it 16-team tournament, 1 through 16, and yada, yada, yada. This lets me know that he's a nerd and never had any competition. He's never participated in anything. Another thing that lets me know he's never participated in anything. The homie Matt Barnes from the Smoke Podcast. Pick up some Matt Barnes and Stacks and pick up some man. Big up from Excellent Design. That's another podcast we need to tune in on, man. We've taken the power from the TV. We're going straight podcast. So I just haven't had investment. I'm just saying. But we looking at the National Basketball Association, and Matt Barnes said he won an NBA championship with the Golden State Warriors, but he didn't participate. According to Matt Barnes, he still has not even picked up his championship ring, which is kind of, I don't know how to put that one, man. I mean, that's dope. I respect it, but that's hard, man. Shout out to Matt Barnes for the hardest thing in sports award. That's straight hard. That's hard, man. You know, look, Matt Barnes had a very productive career. He wasn't a superstar. He wasn't an all-star. He's just a damn good ball player. Defender, ball handler, facilitator, type of dude I liked. That's what I was in basketball. I wasn't cold. I just I had some bounce to me, and I could defend, rebound. You know, I was Matt Barnes. I was just shorter. But big ups to him, and Mike Greenberg talking about he would rock the ring. And I thought about it. When I heard Matt Barnes say it, I didn't think nothing about it. And after I heard Mike Greenberg talk about how he a rock a ring that he really didn't win, it just let me know that we got too many nerds on TV. You know, it used to be 1 or 2 nerds, and then you had a bunch of people who knew what they was talking about. But Mike Greenberg is getting too much power as a nerd because he's trying to influence people to believe that foolishness that he's talking about. Nah, you don't agree. Look, sports are fine. I understand that there's certain things that you need to fine tune, but sports are fine the way they are. Only way you fix things is if you change this whole get down around. But we ain't changing the whole get down. So Mike Greenberg, I'm gonna need you to understand when you talk about rearranging the NBA playoffs and doing it the way you want to do it, all you are is
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
because you don't know what the hell you're talking about because you never competed for anything. Now, the National Basketball Association is in the midst of a transition. I told y'all they was going to bring basketball back. Now, they had no idea they was going to put it on the Disney complex. They was going to quarantine these dudes. But I got something that was what they mentioned it earlier last year, and I think they're going to kick it off, man. I think this is the eventual shift in the basketball schedule as we know it. I think the NBA season is about to start on Christmas. They're going to have they talking about having a draft in September or sometime. The season ain't going to start till July. And I think they're going to have this is going to be the beginning of the National Basketball League starting Christmas Day. If you ask me, I know it's going to sound like I'm contradicting myself, but I'm not. I do believe this is the best thing to happen to the National Basketball Association. Football is king in the United States of America. You cannot compete with football. It's only 12 to 16 games, 12 in the pros, 12 in college, 16 in the pros, or 17 now. But it's less than 20 games. It only comes on, by and large, one day a week. You got one day, Monday night football, Thursday night football, Thursday evening football on college, and Saturday football. And then you might have an ancillary game. So you're talking about 2 or 3 days a week that you can get it. So when you get your chance to watch football, even if it's a terrible game, you watch it. If the NBA pivots with this pandemic, like most of us should be doing, and put the season at the end of the year, and it'll carry you through June, do you understand? I personally believe, again, if you disagree, you have the ability to call and shoot the gift. 773-797-2409. This number. But I believe this will be a game changer for the National Basketball Association. You never have to deal with the giant in the side of the mountain, aka football. You are going to be the hottest show in the universe because guess what? When you heating up the NCAA tournament, is heating you up as well. And as the NCAA tournament is cooling off, your season is heating up. Now it's All-Star Weekend, and then it's All-Star Weekend, and the playoffs start in June. Ain't nothing on TV. It's hotter than hell in July outside. You don't want to be sitting outside. You sit in the crib watching a good-ass basketball game. It's August. It's hot in a motherfucker, and you can go in the house and watch a good football game. And guess what? Right when the finals start, we got them garbage-ass preseason games in August, the NBA Finals right there. Bam! It's going down. And then you got the NBA Finals, and then it's them garbage-ass 45-32 football games that we really don't watch, but we're addicted to football and we watch them. And then the finals is over, and then football kick off, and then by the time the finals over, football kick off, we right in the football season with college and the pro. NBA, if you're smart, you'll do it that way, but we know they're not smart. We just know. And before I continue, I want to send a rest in peace to the homie, or not the homie, to one of the most respected coaches in the league, the late great Jerry Sloan. Bulls big time guard, Utah Jazz big time coach. He has the ultimate respect of everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and give a non-cough moment of silence for Jerry Sloan. Notice that I didn't cough because when Big Illinois does a moment of silence, for whatever reason, he lights a cigar and coughs in the middle of it. Yeah, bust you out, homie. But, big ups to him. Now, like I said, man, one of the things, thank you, Rocca, one of the things that trips me out is this. It's amazing how the National Basketball Association, they frown upon LeBron James. They frown upon team guys moving. You need to be loyal. They use that a lot because that's not a word. When you talk about sports, loyalty is something you use with your friends, with your business partners, with people like that. That's when you use loyalty. Family, friends, business associates. Then you talk about loyalty. Gang members or street organization. Then you talk about loyalty, right? When you talk about the National Basketball, when you talk about professional sports, there is no such thing